Alright, welcome back. We are at Tunguska here. 139. This is a video to show you how to fish for Siberian roach, which is something you may not have realized you wanted to do. And at the end of the day, you really probably don't want to do that. But if you so desire, this is a good spot to do it at. So why would someone come to a level 30 river and fish for Siberian roach? I don't actually have a good answer for that. Unless you're wanting to catch a trophy and mark it off the card. I guess that's a legitimate option, right? We could let's make sure that it is on here. Yeah. So we could try to knock the Siberian roach off. I saw this site and this method listed on the VK site, the Russian site that shows spots where people are catching fish. And I did it for most of one day. Did not get a trophy. Sold all of those roach and made about 84 silver. So again, this is not a good silver farm, but it's interesting. It's fun to sort of, especially with so many new fish species, to start seeing ways to actually target individual species. For example, earlier I was up here around camp with bottom feeders and mayfly larvae and catching those they're some kind of char loach or something. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, these. And I was catching a ton of these, but all of them were not markers, so I still haven't figured out how to get dialed in on those. But again, like, I guess you could, for cafe orders, if you had like a couple of roach cafe orders, this would be a nice place to come. Okay, I haven't seen that before. The only, let's see, I caught one river mussel, one small-eyed, and one small eastern bream when I did this before, but 95% of the fish I caught in this spot were the Siberian roach. That's not a roach. What is that? Is that two whitefish like right at the same time? Okay, that's weird. So we're using, and this is important if you want to do this. We're using 2.2 fluorocarbon liters, okay? So tiny little liters. So if you catch a big-eyed or a big eastern bream or anything else really, it's going to be a nightmare. Size 15 hooks and red worm. On this third line, I actually do not have ground bait. Let's see, sorry, PVA. But we're still catching them. And I don't know, maybe the PVA does increase your chances of trophy. I did have the PVA on all three for that first day that I tried this. And again, no trophies. But some really large ones. Ooh, a marker sculpin. I like it. Okay, now we're starting to see some variety here, which is weird. I didn't get any of this variety the first day I did it, so I don't know if it's like a weather difference or just random. We'll see if this is back to a roach. Yes, it is. All right. Let me show you this this PVA. And the other thing I'd be curious to do is to try this with ground bait and river cages instead of the PVA. Be a little cheaper, a little less intense. But this is ground crackers, bloodworm pellets 3, chopped worm, clay to help it stay compact in the current, I guess, and then bloodworm extract, which the first time I've ever used bloodworm extract. So So that's what we're doing. We've got about one more in-game hour of really having a chance to catch them because they do turn off at night. I mean, I didn't really see any overnight at all. So if you're doing this, trying to catch the roach trophy, then, I mean, you're not that far from some of the big holes down here, right? So maybe you just switch to sturgeon, sterlet, catfish, burbot, whatever. I don't know. I think, so far we've got, what, only 3 roach? Oh yeah, here's all these Siberian chars I was telling you about. We did catch some Cisco's. Of course, the salmon were on, oh wait, no, the salmon and the Cisco was on a spinnerbait. Because I had my third line out was I was casting a little spinnerbait. But the rough, the lake minnow, and then these Siberian chars were coming off of mayfly. I'm sorry, caddisfly up next to camp. So anyway, that's what I was trying right before I came back to try this spot again. And I thought, hey, even though I haven't gotten a trophy here yet, and honestly, I'm probably, I probably don't have the, oh wow, we just had a fish giveaway. So I guess that can happen some. So it's on this third line. So I guess you gotta check the lines or use pickers. I mean, these are such small fish, some of them that we're catching, that I guess that can happen. So we're almost out of time here. So unless we come up with a nice roach right at the end, then it doesn't look like we're gonna hit a trophy again, which is fine. I more just wanted to show the spot. I mean, I just started fishing here again, what, 6 minutes ago? But again, if you fish this all day, you'll get roach all day, or at least I did. And they're not worth anything hardly. So even though you're catching a ton of them, it only added up to just under 90 silver for me at least. And if I do it again, I probably would try it with, maybe try it with ground bait. It just feels ridiculous to use PVA on roach, doesn't it? But, you know, when you see a spot and you see somebody's landing a trophy, you kind of, okay, so this could be it. This might be it if it's a roach, but it might not be a roach. Yeah. That's the problem, especially at night here. I think we're going to start getting less roach and more other awkward stuff. So, I can't even tell you that you necessarily will catch a roach trophy here, although someone on the VK site appeared to. But I can confirm that here at 39,139, and it's an 8-meter clip, tiny little clip, you can definitely catch the Siberian roach if you so desire. Let's see if there's actually a fish here. There's not. It was nibbling for a while, but now that it's so late, we'll give it a couple minutes just real quick to see if we get one last fish. But I think past 2,200 or so, it's going to pretty much turn away from roach. I've just been like doing the most random spots and stuff. I think next I'm going to go check and see if we can do a little float fishing at Seversky. Just do one day of float fishing. Maybe I'll record a little bit of a video of that if they're biting pretty nice. And then I'll probably go back and try to catch some carp. I was having fun at Amber earlier. I was, if you were there for the stream, I did get to fish a little more at Amber after the stream, and it was fun. I mean, it's not like crazy good right now, but a lot of like different carp were coming out, and had a couple of rare, one red starvis and one ghost carp, so it was pretty fun. Yeah, see how the bites just like have turned off now. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this one up. This will be a nice short. This is about the length of the video that the Siberian roach deserve, right? All right, let me know if you decide to submit yourself to the mixed emotions of catching a ton of Siberian roach here at Tunguska River. But like I said, it is kind of cool, like starting to get dialed in to actually being able to target different species. And we're starting to see that more and more as we all learn the fish preferences and different techniques to approach them, as well as the ever-moving spots. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I will see you next time. Peace out.